With a split map here between Leviatán and Sentinels. Little dog trailblazer, follow up. Sassy, got to vacate. Nade pushing him back as well, but oh my goodness. Gets out with his life and a kill with Taco Leah going down. Could open things up, but did he expect Oswald to be here? The answer is yes. They know the position's compromised. What a beautiful beginning.
It's a risky reclear from Def. He was alone with the spike, but he gets a great angle there and takes down Noswa.
Trailblazer's caught.
That's another player just completely isolated.
Shy close corner here. Picking him apart at the seams. Left up to Mazzino. But Sentinels taking the pistol. Any sort of mistakes that could be happening. Opening needs to be found. Zekken is the one to claim it. Wall propped up. Nade into the corner. A lot of pressure being applied. Now Mazzino's got to get value. Finds it. Zekken falling, but he is being swarmed. King. Lovely job. Still Pancada. Goes through the wall. Spike's got to go down now. It's all up to Taco. Can he be the hero for them, or does he just want to save the rifle in a 1v3? Decisions to be made, and it looks like he's making the percentage one once more. Just backing away. He needs to keep that gun into the next round.
He's on an angle where he can get the first kill potentially and throw a nade.
So it comes down to this. Flash just to push them back. There's about 30 seconds left. Sen trying not to make any noise, but no one's watching the angle. Now going to be walking straight into the grinder that is Leviatán. And all that mid-round information, Josh, that you were talking about earlier. The flash, Taco pushing out B main. Lets them set it up.
Yeah, it's
Slam
wonderful.
dunk into the round.
There's only 12 seconds left here for Sassy in a 1v4. It's not doable.
Left.
And it's exactly that, Brian. It's Leviatán taking space in other places. King pushing down. What a ballsy play by King.
Yeah.
He looked like he was going to get killed by the showstopper. Gets used as
30
a
seconds
smoke.
left.
Yeah, slow up to the side is a little bit unusual. Wall to try and cross. High-low setup. Spam onto the angle. Mazzino spray transfer. It's immaculate.
One enemy remaining.
And the reset of the aim. This guy is so calm. He's got the full support of his team left up to Sassy. But an instantaneous trade. The flash. What else going to be accompanying it? Well, Noswa none the wiser. Maybe even a slow orb accompanying that. I'm not too sure, but either way, kill claimed, kill found.
He got completely trapped in mail there. And I think at this point, Def's getting a great read. Oh, King with another re-pushed out.
But this is being watched for. It's being watched for. Sassy was aware.
30 seconds left.
How does he not win that?
I mean, King just sometimes pulls these moments out, doesn't he?
And now the pace has to be injected. But it's Leviatán who are ready for it. Second. A little bit of whiffage there. The Satchel's not quite finding it.
He still gets one.
Still gets the one, though. But the angle's watched and time's running low. Taco, Scotty operator. His team swarming the surrounding areas. It's up to heroics at this point. And Bakada, last player standing. Okay, he's on the left side. Backing away. And wow, the re-peek. Immaculate with the timing. And this time, Sentinels choosing to go in a slightly different direction.
It's worrying, though. Noswa with the showstopper could shut this down. There's only 25 seconds left, and he still has full utility, full ultimate.
Time might be the biggest enemy. He needs to be some sort of coverage. Tens, he's good for it. Finds the first kill, but now that showstopper, it's going to be a thorn in their sides. You just can't quite play onto the side. Time's running so damn low, Sentinels. You need to make the moves you need to get onto the side. And they are just finding it so damn difficult. No more time to plant. Left down to death, but probably not much longer for this round. There you go. Finished up and there. But now we see it. Pace injected into it. Showstopper over the top. Sails over the head.
That's King dodging a showstopper again.
Yeah, but he survived it, but doesn't survive the nade. I mean, just walking into that one.
Yeah, I don't know how that happens. I was all ready to praise him, but...
And this could be a bit of chaos. How is Sen approaching it? So far an advantage found, but they haven't been too eager to jump straight into the midst of these defensive setups. A bit of running gun, second. Weapon not too good. How does he get that? Kill found, instant trade, Noswa. He pushes forwards. But they found the site, and that's going to be the Viper's Pit laid down along with the plant.
Very difficult retake here. These are sometimes the kind of rounds where Leviatán will save, but it doesn't make any sense at round 11.
Feels a little bit all over the place. Mazzino looking forwards. Steph's been caught, not playing within the pit. It's going to be the casualty in the middle of all of this. Jumping down, Tens. With Noswa being found, there was no trade in sight. Taco aimed for the shot, but this is an almost impossible retake. And look at this, Mazzino. Just scurrying around that Viper's Pit, looking for anything at all. In and out, a bit of spam maybe with the Phantom, but he just can't connect onto any targets. There's Sassy. Pits down. There was time, but TenZ contains, and up to Taco.
No charges left.
Dash to disengage, he's going to be met. TenZ wants to hunt for this one, and he's found him. How he's escaping in these scenarios, it feels absolutely ludicrous, but moving forwards, he gets what? Waiting in the pit. 150 secondary somehow. Getting that much value.
How King is avoiding getting spammed down and
It's
shot by
insane.
showstoppers and all sorts. His movement and his understanding of where the Sentinels players are going to be expecting him to be is unreal.
They push second into this forward position. The decay damage kicking in, the rest of them regrouping up.
They know.
Side by side, yeah.
At some point here, Zeken's going to try and backstab, right? But that also means that he's not there to entry
30
for them in
seconds
B main.
left.
It's all about the timing.
And Mazino's just going to stop them from getting out. One smoke, one pull. Zeken's going to be forced to make a play happen here. And I think just walk straight into King.
And this is so damn difficult. And there it is. Low enough. The shorty does the job, just trying to wade right into it. And none of the util has been cleaned up yet. Dev! A bit of a miracle moment from him. He stepped up. 3 kills in it. Tap at a spike, needs to reload, doesn't have any bullets, but now time's running low. He's got nothing else to work for him. Seekers pushed back around the corner, 11 health to his name. Could this be it? A bit of a miracle for the IGL.
He would have to ace.
He's got the most to do. Him versus the world is what it feels like. Doubled up, one drop down, Taco spotted it. Positions there. Crosshair placement's good for one still. Finds it. Flick at a wrist. And it is good util in his hands. Finds it a target, and that's the ace!
And the reaction starting to come through from Leviatán, taking that A pressure. Are they just going to try and contact through? No.
There's no time wasted, really, is there? Look at that already. Straight into the sight. A bit of spam with the frenzies.
6 and 0.
That's right into the smoke. Taco falls. And look at that. Once more. Talk about Leviatán not wasting any time off of that one. That's Sentinels taking up that space with the dog, but this flank is going to be met. Right up.
Yeah, very, very far back post-plan positions from Nozwa and from Mazino.
He needs to be the difference maker, though. 4 players watching. There's a wall in his face. He has a satchel to get over it. Comes down to those timings, though. And does he dare take it? 4 players now walking, waiting onto the side, looking to take the fight. King! Spraying them down from every single angle. It's run and gun that gets the job done. Zeken's still alive, still. Position planted into the back, naded to the back. Zeken has to try and readjust, but it's too much to do, even for him.
Focus towards A. Zeken still with full raise utility to stop this.
Needs to be the man of the hour. Common position that he's been playing in smoke. In his face, backs away to nade as well. Look at all that damage being done. Taco so damn low. No kills to be found, though. Still staying alive, but making sure that they reclear that A heaven position. Still, now there's a Viper pit down and a heal. It's going to be happy with that one, keeping him topped up.
And Mazino is going to play for the latest post-plant position of all time. He has a star that can go down on the spike. And assuming everybody else dies, he's still going to be a bit of a threat.
And it needs to be time injected into this one. Bit of spam, seeing if they can find a kill onto the Viper would be beautiful for them. TenZ, it's cleaned up. Shorty right into it, wading into it. But it's just being matched pound for pound with the gunfire. Desperation from Dev. Hunting, searching at every single angle, but it's all Leviatán. Another round claim for them, and it was an important one.
Maybe it's time for a bit of that mid-round aggression. Another 140 tap onto Shy. Oh. And King responds. That's going to kill.
Trailblazer watching, but look at that. Already the players in position. The common angle spammed. Has to be respected. Nade at the back. It's all up to Zeken. Rebounded. Dropped down. But the nade's bad. It actually fell back onto him. Has to try and anchor this position, but it looks like it has sort of a little bit of chaos. Position gained, but the spike's rotating around, and it is a good read. Sen already shoring up the defenses to B site.
What a read from Def.
Expecting this one, the pivot play to be happening, but kills happening all over the bloody place. Slow orb missing. Comes down into hell. TenZ not watching the angle. 22 seconds remain, but it's just out of Zeken. Last one left, and he's all the way on the A site. No intention of taking this fight.
And once more, Sentinels actually have a great idea of what's happening, just like the previous round. Round 17, we saw them stack 3 players over on A, and they still couldn't stop the sight hit from coming through and the Viper's pit from coming down. this round, once more, Def has got the read. He knows that it's coming through to B, and they still can't stop it. King is like a wrecking ball, just destroying them.
It feels like there's a couple of missteps in terms of the timing. You know, Sentinels this entire time, we've talked about it, they've been trying to find their identity with the roles. What do they want to move forwards with in the Americas? How do they want to be, you know, fielding this roster? The potential's there, you know. Sean was talking about it as we were heading into this. They've got the pieces to be, you know, a top-tier team in these instances, but so far, it's been back and forth, swapping.
All over the place here, though. A judge in the hands of Tens.
And it's fast. Into the face of Tens! He can't get anything done. Judge is good in those instances, but look at that tackle. Answers back to Blade Storm. The trading is immaculate.
And what a change of tempo.
Yep.
After running slow round after slow round, Leviatán just shunt it in.
Completely unexpected. Completely unexpected, yet still. SEN not giving up. Heaven position was held forward as a late lurk. Mazzino trying to take up that position once more into B Heaven. The spike's still not being planted, though. Sight isn't entirely there. It's Sentinels entirely grouped up. Look at them in CT. Nade to try and deny against the... Just against the default block there. Doesn't actually find anything.
And Mazzino's in another amazing post-plant spot.
The flash! Coverage! It's all there in time, but the players alone need to be finding this one. Okay. It's done.
And that's the first retake of the map.
Moog, so difficult to get through. Oh, and a drop down. It gives Second a perfect timing. Angles watch for. Showstopper at the feet. Finally a kill claim. No -8 in sight.
Really well done there, and Tens has walled B Heaven as a reaction to all of that happening in A main. So that really stops any kind of pivot that Noswa could have gone for. A 2v4. Leviatán have won some disadvantaged situations, but I think Sentinels should have given themselves enough of a buffer here.
Yeah, in fact, I mean, Sentinels are showing a lot of respect here. They've given up map control. Playing back screens, back elbow, given all of the B site. They didn't want to try and fight to hold on to the position, even though the spike was dropped down there.
I think this is really safe. I like it.
Very safe.
But also, these are the kind of rounds where Leviatán just like to save. It helps bolster their economy. If Mazzino died, he'd be in a bit of a rough spot. You know, Taco's not got very many credits to his name either. So we're going to see a really close map here to start out.
Yeah.
And maybe
10 seconds left.
Maybe that's not exactly a great thing for Sentinels fans, considering we're going into Leviatán's favored Ascent and then Pearl after this. Maybe Sentinels would be hoping for a little bit more of a decisive victory, map one.
Dog getting a lot of info. And the pit's down.
And this one from King gonna have way more impact than Sassy's in mid.
Have to try and play off this now, though. Seekers, they all group up into elbow and they all get beamed down. An important fight taken. With Noswa falling, it's gonna be the threatening nature there of that flank potentially being there still. Do they expect Taco Leo? Oh my goodness. Up close and personal, just trying to stay alive at the flower pots. He gets the one kill. SEN, time is running low. Out in the open, surely doesn't get it. If he goes, jumping around. But the Viper's Pit, it's in their face. And this can be difficult. Shy, assailed from every avenue, every angle. Kill found, is starting to tick down and down. Snake bite at his feet. Bangada, it's desperation. It's running time, and there's just not time. Everyone falls, but it is that 12th round match point. It could be happening, but now we see it pop through. No time. Seekers nade through, but the Leviatán players are already through. Damage done. There's a snake bite.
That's actually there. That's dropped the spike too.
And how do you reclaim this one? 15 seconds left. It's all about this. Finding that cross map there. Mazzino falls.
That's massive. It means there's going to be no pull on the spike. In theory, this retake should be a lot easier. 5v3. It's only Taco that could be a danger. He's over by screens. Shy got value from this position before. It wasn't cleared well by Sentinels.
Got to make sure the fundamentals are clean here now from SEN as they're trying to get into this retake. They have that player advantage.
Surely they clear this.
Sure, okay, Shorty round the corner. That'll do the job. Now just try and taking good fights here. 2 players left standing. King can't give him too much. Instantaneous with it. Lovely swing timing there by Tens.
And another successful retake, exactly when Sentinels need them. They keep coming up with these big rounds. Sentinels, so far, you know, their adjustment to read these post-plant positionings has been good. But do they find King?
They don't want to give anything away. Cosmic Divide splits it up. Def. There's a timing kill! It's not claimed! Mazzino as well in the middle of all of that. Tens was found, and there was no trade in sight. Flash round the side. It's getting dangerous. It's getting more than dangerous. Bring around the Rosies, but Elbow, it's watched for. Contain King, last one standing, sticking all the way through, and it's Sen bringing it to the distance. Jumping into OT. Map number 1 here, Leviatán versus Sen. First blood gonna be claimed, that's Shy. Second falling. And so good throughout this map, it's an unusual one. Usual mistake from him.
They've actually posted Taco with an operator, glass cannon all the way down mid. It lets them stack 3 on A.
And this is just fast, straight away. Senna not wasting any time through. There's a flashes are immaculate. And how do you salvage it? It's Def and Pancada. How do they do it? Lining all the way up. Pancada though, oh my goodness. In a 1v2. Spike picked up.
No health.
And this is so damn hard.
He has a lot of time to work with. I think the best play here is to try and find a pick before you get the spike down.
But he doesn't know what angles are watched for. There's 45 seconds in the round to make the most of it.
And look at the positioning of Leviatán. They're holding very safe angles. And at the tap noise, Pancada now gives away his positioning.
Plant's going down. Cosmic Divide was available. He did enough with the plant there. Drop down though. Does he notice? Smoke splits up the site. It's all about the timing. And look at that, cutting across with the dash and a bit of run and gun. Stray bullet finding the cranium. Leviatán one step away from winning the map. Getting tense. Crossfire setup. Flash to the side there. No pressure being applied, but Heaven's going to be gained. Angles. Watch! Taco wins the fight. Dashing across onto the side. Unusual positioning, and the spray down doesn't find it. Noz was there. Satcheled into the back, and he cleans it up. And it's just 2 against the world. Spike down. The post plans have never been so good, and it's looking so damn difficult.
Yeah, this looks almost impossible here. Tens is worried to even be able to pick up a Phantom because people have been playing aggressive in screens the whole time.
And it's all about how you can find a kill, but back not being watched. Sassy's removed. Tens, an operator and a dream. So much to do. First one found, but not the second. That's Leviatán claiming map number 1.